Najam here and welcome to this new speed build. So now everyone is building gym and all that because of the fitness stuff pack, and because I'm really on time with things, I decided to build a restaurant. And well, usually when I build a restaurant, I just start by a cube and well, that's it. And my restaurants end up being really sad and well, I'm not really proud of sharing them, so I never really shared a restaurant I've built. But finally I ended up building something I'm proud and happy to share with you. So I hope you will like this restaurant. And well, the thing with this restaurant is that I wanted to play with this glass roofing that came with the Get Together expansion pack. And this is a really nice addition to the game. And first I wanted it to be kind of an extension from the roof, the real roof of this building. But then I realized that this wouldn't be happening because the roof would be too high for the glass roof to really be attached to it. So yeah, that's just the thing I wanted to add. Anyway, so I've spent a little time playing with the roofs, and well, for this build I was imagining a couple maybe of hippies wanting to have a business away from civilization, away from the stress of the city. And well, I wanted for it to be really open because look where we are in the island in Windenburg, and this is such a beautiful place to be. And why would you like to be indoors when you can be indoors and outdoors? You know, being able to see all the way to the island, to see the trees, to see the sea, and feel the wind in your hair and things like that. So yeah, I wanted for this build to be really open. And to be honest, first I wanted to build a restaurant, kind of a restaurant that you can see on the coast, in the French coast. And if you don't know, I'm French. And even though I've been in that kind of restaurant, I didn't know how to build one. So I just went with the flow and went with what I just wanted this build to be. And usually when I build a restaurant, I want to have a space for, well, you know, family reunion, then a space for dates, and then a space for just a couple of friends wanting to have a nice little dinner together. And that's why usually when I build a restaurant, I separate all the rooms and there's wall all around, and it's not really easy to move inside this build. But finally I ended up having something really nice, really open, and I'm going to show you all the different spaces. So there, as you can see under the glass roof, there's the kind of family friends reunion. So this is the big table that you have to reserve in advance, I think. Because yeah, this couple of hippie, or actually the couple of hippie I was thinking would have built this restaurant, their reputation would have grown with the restaurant. And well, yeah, so here I'm putting the painting terrain. I always forgot the word. And I discovered this little thing with the rocks underneath the sand when I was building, and I have to be careful how I say this, the beach house. I've discovered that with the beach house, and I really like it. So here you can see we have, not terrace, but some deck on this side. And, well, anyway. So now I'm putting all the tables, and also with a restaurant, the thing I have the most difficulty to build is the kitchen. And well, for this build, the kitchen is really small because in The Sims 4, you don't need to have a really fancy kitchen, you just need to have a chef station. And with this build, the only thing that can really be used in the kitchen is the chef station. And this is because the kitchen is really, really small. And also for the lights, because there's no wall for the main building, the wall will just turn on by themselves during the night. And that's why I tried different things with the lights. First, I wanted to use the lights that came with the movie hangout stuff pack, but they were too low compared to the heights of the roof. So I've used those ones that came with the kids room stuff pack, just because I thought they were looking quite hippie and maybe Hawaii style. And yeah. So as you can see, there's the main building with those tables. So there's not a really feeling to this one. Oh, and also for the exterior, I didn't want it to put, you know, I wanted to play with kind of natural lights. And that's why I've used those lanterns that came with this City Living expansion pack. And because the roof are really low, they couldn't be attached to the roof, or actually they could stand, but just to be realistic, they would have been attached to something. And that's why I've put a tree so that you can attach this lantern in. So this space for the restaurant is going to be, I think, the friend space where you can stay with just a couple of friends and have a nice dinner. And here is going to be the date space where you can come with your date or your lover, who knows. And yeah, you just have a nice maybe breakfast, because I think this place would be a really nice place to have a breakfast. And of course, I've put a lot of greeneries around because it's a really natural restaurant. It's open, it's within the nature, and this is something I wanted to have for this restaurant. So or actually right now, maybe when I will share it on the gallery, I didn't do that right now. But when I will share this restaurant on the gallery, I think I'm gonna put a menu, kind of biological, not biological, you know, well, vegetarian menu, or maybe vegan, I don't know yet. So yeah, I have to say that I don't really like going to restaurants. That's maybe why I have so much difficulty building a restaurant. I don't know why, I don't really like doing that. It makes me uncomfortable to eat in front of a lot of people. Even though people don't really care that you're eating in front of them, they're here to eat too, but I'm not really comfortable doing that. So I don't really go often in restaurants, and because I'm a vegetarian, it's really hard for me to find something to eat, especially in France. In France, you know, there's all meal have meat in them, and it's really hard for me to find something to eat, and usually I have to pay for the meat even though I'm not eating it. So yeah, it's not fair to me. Or actually, that's how I think. And well, yeah, maybe that's something that makes me not being really happy to go into a restaurant. And that's why I think I have a lot of difficulties building a restaurant. So yeah, putting a lot of plants all around. I think this restaurant has been here for a lot of time. That's why all the plants have grown all around. And yeah, I've put a wishing well. I don't really know why. I thought maybe you can come here and make a wish. You know, maybe this is why the restaurant has built a so strong reputation. Maybe all the wishes are coming to be true. I don't know. And that was actually really fun to finally use all the items that came with the Dine Out game pack. I definitely don't use them enough. I use all the plants that came with this game pack. I use them a lot. I really love those. But all the little things that you can put on the table, I don't use them really often. And that was really nice to finally put them in use. And I would like maybe one day to build a fancy restaurant, but I'm more comfortable building something kind of hip, with a hippie feel, I don't know. So here we're moving on to the kitchen, and well, it's a really simple kitchen. There's just the chef station, there's some counters, and those counters are, I think, a reward that you can have with the culinary career. And I thought those counters were going really well with the chef station feel, you know, these, iron feel. I don't know how to say this anyway. And I've put a table in the middle, and I've put all those kind of ingredients that you can use to make dishes. And also I've put some cooking books. Maybe the chef isn't a really good chef, and the chef needs to go and read some books just to make good dishes and cook really, really great. And also for the bathroom, and this is something I forget all the time to put when I build a community lot. And the bathrooms are really, really small. There's only one bathroom. And as you have maybe seen it when I was building the exterior, there's just a little roof upon this bathroom. And that was because I forgot to put them at first. And I was thinking maybe the owners would have forgotten that too. Maybe they were go pee into the bush, I don't know. And well, I was thinking, well, maybe they forgot it as well, and they were just adding it to the build, and that's it. You know, like of a cabin bathroom? That's weird, but yeah. And oh yeah, the candles. Those candles that came with the Dinette game pack, I really love those. And finally putting them on all those tables was really nice. So yeah, so we're coming to the end of this build. I hope you enjoyed. If you like this build, of course, you can download it on the gallery, either using the link I've put in the description or looking for my page on the gallery, which is Mojam11. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you very soon.